It's Monday, we're in Dubai, and it's so crazy, but it's only 2.5 weeks to go until we're getting married in Copenhagen. I can't believe it, but yeah, anyways, I'm definitely gonna take you with me through the next days where I'm, of course, preparing for the wedding, but also trying a lot of new healthy recipes, which I actually really cannot wait to show you because they turned out so well. And right now I'm actually getting ready to go to the Cairo Hotel in downtown Dubai to teach a morning yoga class. So let's go. Which was really nice. I actually need to now go and freshen up a little bit because I want to go to a coffee spot now and sit there, do some work, and I'm gonna of course take you with me. Doing a little midday reset wellness break. I have these frozen cucumbers, giving myself a little face massage, and oh my god, it feels so nice. I also put on some eye patches, and I just showered and changed, and I also did 10 minutes of yoga nidra, which was really needed because I came home and I just had this crazy energy crash and I was so tired. And I learned in my health coach training that we have these ultradian rhythms. So just like the circadian rhythm, we also have these ultradian rhythms which kind of determine our energy. So they go up and down. So we have these energy levels that just vary. And when we're at a low point, it's actually super important to give ourselves a break and to do something that relaxes you, like yoga nidra or just closing your eyes for 5 minutes. Or I also really love to go for a walk or giving myself the face massage. So just something that helps you to relax and restore. Because if we power through when we're so depleted, it's actually really bad for our long-term health and energy because it can increase inflammation and stress levels and so on. So yeah, instead of reaching for a super high sugary snack or a coffee in the afternoon, just doing something relaxing. But actually now I am starving, so we're gonna make some lunch. I'm trying a new recipe that I saw on Instagram and it looked super good, and I'm starting off with slicing a zucchini into very thin slices and then spreading it onto a baking tray so that they're slightly overlapping and build kind of like a nice base, and then topping it with some Italian herbs, some salt, a little bit of olive oil as well, and then a handful of grated mozzarella cheese, spreading it evenly on top and then placing the whole thing into the oven. Next, I'm roasting some baby broccoli with a bit of butter in a pan just to have on the side. And then once the zucchini is ready, we're getting it out of the oven and place the whole thing onto a plate. And what this is now is a super nice, healthy version of a wrap. And I'm filling it with some avocado, lemon juice, a handful of arugula or any kind of salad you like. Also baby spinach works well. Some smoked salmon, a handful of cherry tomatoes, and then some Greek yogurt, which makes it super nice and creamy. Some more salt and herbs, and then folding the whole thing together, adding the broccoli on the side, and voila, we have a super healthy version of a wrap. Okay, this definitely turned out really nice. It's perfect for lunch with the zucchini and the cheese. It's such a nice combination. And butter fried broccoli is just the best. For a little after lunch snack, I'm combining Greek yogurt with walnuts, just crushing them into small pieces. And of course, adding some frozen blueberries, and ta-da! I know I'm eating this all the time, but honestly, this is just the best after lunch, after dinner snack that doesn't spike the blood sugar, that also makes you actually full with the Greek yogurt, keeps you full for so long. So refreshing with the frozen blueberries. I'm gonna go to the second studio where I teach now, the really, really beautiful one. And as usual, I'm just gonna create a little bit of content before and do some self-practice, and we're gonna go now. I don't know how many times, but seriously, every single time I'm so blown away by how crazy beautiful it is. And I feel like tonight is gonna be a super nice sunset because a really, really clear view today. The outfit I'm wearing, it's by the way from Aloe Yoga. It's a new color and I really, really like it. I'm gonna link it for you down below. Starving, so we're gonna make dinner and we're gonna try another Instagram recipe. I want to make this viral cottage cheese pizza because it looks so good and sounds super nice. I'm interested if it's gonna look the same like in this recipe. Let's try. We need 1 cup cottage cheese. I think that's probably the whole package, right? I feel like that's a cup. Or is that too much, you think? No, let's just make it all. Let's just go all in here. Then we need 2 eggs. And then we need 60 grams of flour. I'm gonna use pixie flour, but I cannot measure gram. But apparently I just googled it. 60 grams is supposed to be half a cup. So let's see. Let's just improvise a little bit with the measurements here. Probably the best way to fail. I think I also want to add just a bit of salt. Okay, and then mixing the whole thing. It looks really nice. I feel like this is a pretty good consistency. So the measurements worked. Now we're gonna spread it onto a tray. The consistency feels so good. I think these were the perfect measurements. I'm gonna put them for you in the description, of course. I'm a bit like, how thick should this actually be? Yeah, it does look quite thick for her, so maybe not too thin. Nice. Let's put it into the oven. While the pizza is baking, I'll quickly go to the supermarket because we need some dates. We're gonna have a nice date dessert tonight. Okay, we've got some dark chocolate and dates, and the supermarket is right in our building, so this was super quick and convenient. I think everything in Dubai is just made for convenience. It's crazy. Okay, little status update on the pizza. It's still baking, but it's starting to get a bit brown there. I really hope this turns out fine because it still looks quite moist. But while it's still baking, we're actually gonna start making the dessert. Let's start with melting the chocolate. And I'm actually gonna make quite a big portion so that I have enough for the next days. And what we're gonna make is, of course, the salted butter dates. So filling the dates with salted butter and then dipping them in chocolate, which one of you sweet people wrote to me in the comments, or I think even on Instagram someone wrote this to me, that I have to try it with the chocolate. And I've done it before with almond butter and peanut butter, of course, but never with the salted butter, so I cannot wait for this. And if you still haven't tried this, you are missing out like crazy. Again, I am not a huge butter person, really. I don't eat much butter at all, especially, you know, when you put it on bread or so. I'm a person who wants very, very little butter on it, but this is really incredible. So even if you are a person who is grossed out by butter, I promise you, you're still gonna love this one. So you have to try it. I'm just gonna put baking paper onto a plate. Now we're gonna top it with a bit more salt. Oh my god, this looks insane. Now let's get the pizza out of the oven. It actually smells really good. And it also looks quite good. Oh yeah, it has a good, like, substance or consistency. I think it turned out good. We are gonna top it now with some tomato sauce. This is not a pizza sauce, by the way, it's just chopped tomatoes, so probably would have maybe been a little bit better with pizza sauce, but I really love the chopped tomato one. I love when it has the pieces. I'm actually gonna put a little bit of herbs and some salt. And we're gonna put some arugula, some fresh cherry tomatoes, and the highlight, some stracciatella burrata. I'm obsessed with burrata, but especially stracciatella. Oh my god. Wow, I'm really super impressed by this recipe. It worked perfectly, it looks incredible. Wow, and the consistency of the dough is really so good. And this has so crazy much protein, no sugar, super healthy. Wow. Time to try the dates with the chocolate. Oh my god. Schatz, do you not really want to try one? I promise. These are insane.
Is the one without butter?
It's just too good. Because when you eat one, you want to have them all. Good morning. We're back at it with the gua sha. I'm really consistent at the moment because it's now only, I think, 2 weeks and 3 days or so until our civil wedding. So I'm like, I have to get the most out of my face, even though, so it's only gonna be a super small civil wedding. We're still planning to have like a bigger one later on, but this one is gonna be in Copenhagen because that's where my fiance is from. But so there is still actually quite a lot to do also today. It's gonna be a super busy day because we still need to prepare some things. I'm gonna have a call with my best friend to talk through a few last like little logistics. I need to get my dress adjusted, so I have 2 dresses actually. Then we also need to get our rings, and that's actually really smart to do in Dubai because here jewelry and diamonds and stuff, it's a lot cheaper. So we need to go there. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it today though, because today what I also am gonna do is I have to go back to the studio because I'm teaching a class tonight, and before that I finally planned to film new classes for you, so new yoga and Pilates classes. I actually decided I'm gonna put them on Patreon, so I'm gonna set it all up and of course give you the link. I hope that when I put this video out, I already have kind of the first classes out on the Patreon. I want to keep it super affordable, but I thought there is quite a lot of work that goes into them. And I feel like, okay, it would be nice to kind of have it on a platform where you can subscribe, and then my plan right now is that you get 1 weekly class. And I also have this beginner split series that I filmed, oh my god, I don't know how many months ago, and I've never uploaded it anywhere. So yeah, busy day today. I'm still not sure though if it makes a difference with the gua sha. Let me know if you're doing it and if you feel like it really does something. I just went out for a little morning walk and I feel like this is by far the best way ever to start your day. I try to do that as often as possible, to just go outside immediately in the morning and then moving your body, maybe listening to something inspirational, ideally of course getting the sun, which I know I'm so lucky here to be in Dubai, but really now counting the days until we're going back to Europe. And the thing I look forward to the most is definitely the food, because honestly you can really tell such a huge difference here in the food quality compared to, for example, south of Europe, like France, Italy, Spain, where I think the food is just so amazing. Because here, of course, everything needs to be imported, right? Or most of the things. And so it all has a long travel. And just also finding organic food is quite difficult. But yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna complain anymore now because there's a lot to look forward to the next weeks. And I'm gonna go back home now. I was also just at the supermarket and we're gonna make some breakfast now. Still sitting here. It's I think 4 hours later now. Wow, I've been really at it, but I got so many things done. And seriously, the best thing ever is to use Notion. I started using Notion a few months ago and I'm obsessed with it. It really helps me so much with staying organized and having like all the things I have to do. Anyways, I really feel like I need to go outside because wow, my eyes are burning. So maybe just going for a quick little walk and then making some lunch. For lunch, we're gonna make zucchini puffa. This is one of my favorite recipes ever, and I'm starting with grating one whole zucchini. Now we're gonna add 3 eggs. Then I'm gonna put 5 tablespoons of chickpea flour. Some salt, and then maybe like, I don't know, probably 100 grams of feta cheese. And then we're gonna mix the whole thing. Okay, really nice. I think it's ready to be baked. Building a smaller tower, and then we're gonna add just a little bit of Greek yogurt on top, which makes it so nice. Ta-da! They are really moist. I love that. Ah, it's so nice. I'm on my way now to the studio to film, lots of filming and then teaching. I'm in the studio now and I have everything set up to film. So this is today's filming space, which is so exciting. I actually haven't filmed a class in so long, so I'm really excited to get back into it. I just finished filming the last class for today and it was so nice. I mean, look at this view, it's really just incredible. And now I'm gonna get ready, set everything up, light a bit more candles for my class, which is a candlelight evening flow. I look really forward to that. And yeah, gonna teach that now. I just got back home and I'm having my leftover from lunch, just eating the rest of it. And then I think I'm maybe making myself another sourdough bread. Already 9 p.m. now. And I usually hate eating so late, so I always try to eat at around 6 or latest 7. So that it's kind of like a lot of hours before going to bed, because I feel like it makes such a difference with my sleep and my digestion and so. But yeah, with teaching so late, there's not really another choice, but anyways, just eating now. Okay, second course, another slice of sourdough bread with some avo. Okay, last thing, my dates. The best dessert ever. It's the next day and I have to say I've actually again been quite productive again today and got a lot of things done, and now we're gonna go and buy our wedding rings finally, and it's really about time because we only have, I think, 2 more weeks to go. I want to try the it's the same size. Okay.
But
No, yeah, that's too big.
Size, yes.
But I would love to try a different kind.
Okay.
Okay, we chose our rings.
4,000 total.
We're back home and I'm just doing a little bit of editing, and can you see this? Jacob is actually cooking for us. Chat, what are we gonna have tonight from our master chef?
Italian spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese. So nice, I can't wait. Let's see. That's actually, I would say, probably his best dish. So that's gonna be nice. I'm just gonna make a quick side salad to the pasta. But Jacob made the sauce, which is so nice. It looks really good, I have to say. This is whole grain pasta, by the way, and I always need pasta very al dente. So I'm gonna be very careful that it's not in there too long. Adding the kale to the salad, and I just lightly steam it, like maybe for 2 or 3 minutes. Adding a generous amount of feta cheese and some pumpkin seeds. Salt. I also have these herbs à la Provence. And of course apple cider vinegar. Quite a lot. And olive oil. This is our salad. It looks really nice. We don't have Parmesan, but I'm just gonna add some mozzarella. Buon appetito! Your bolognese tastes really nice. Good job!
I didn't want to do it today though.